Hello, this is Karachin Gorilla, and in this video I want to show you my training week. We start on Monday, and Monday was the max effort day for upper body. So I started with bench press with close grip, and this was 110. I was hoping to hit 120. That would have been like PR for close grip bench. I did 117.5 some time ago. This is 115. Yes, still able to succeed. But then 120 kilos. Let's see. Focusing hard, trying to stay tight on the bench. That's one of my weaknesses. Little pause and no, couldn't do it. I guess my triceps are the weak link. I must strengthen them. Then as a second exercise I did press with accommodating resistance. That was 70, then 75. This first time ever I do a press with chains. So I was not sure what I can do. This is 80 kilos. Yes, 80 kilos plates on the bar, and then 11 kilos of chains. So the lockout was like 91 kilos. No problem. Then for upper back, I did some T-bar rows using that kind of handle. I don't actually understand that handle. The grip is so far away from the bar that if there wasn't those boxes under my feet, I would be too upright. But with those boxes, I can be in a decent position. Then for the triceps, which definitely needs work, I did some tricep extensions standing. And as last auxiliary exercise, did some grip work with Captains of Crush. I managed to do 3 sets of 4 reps with that gripper number 1.5, and then I did 2 triples. Tuesday is the max effort day for lower body. So I started with the squat. I was actually, my purpose was to do tempo squats. That's why I get lower so slow. But then I decided to call this normal regular squats, because it's so hard to when the weight gets heavier to lower the weight slow and pause at the bottom. So I guess that for me, who trains alone, who don't have a training partner who would yell next to me that go slower and stay on the bottom position for a second and then go up, it might be more. It might be a better way to just use different variants. For example, accommodating resistance with chains or box squats and that sort of stuff, where there is no where they are easier to perform the way they should be. Then I did deadlift with chains. That was 140 kilos plus 32 kilos chains. And the next one, 160. Then the heaviest one, 180 kilos plates and bar plus 32 kilos of chains. Yes, I managed to get it up, but it was very heavy. I actually pulled my back a little bit. I actually thought that it was the left spinal erector, but it actually wasn't. It was more of some muscle on my left side, but it was just a slight pull and it's okay now. And I managed to continue normally that workout too. I did those kettlebell swings with that loadable kettlebell, 3 sets of 10 with 38 kilos. And then for core I did that plank with 25 kilo plate on my back, three holds, 40 seconds each. As you probably have noticed, I am currently doing some kind of West Side Barbell inspired conjugate method with concurrent periodization. So I have like 4-day split where I have two days for lower body and 2 days for upper body, and one day is a dynamic effort or speed training a day, and the other is a max effort day, both for upper and lower body. So Thursday is the dynamic effort day for upper body. I started with bench press with chains. The weight on the bar is 72 kilos, which is 60% of 120 kilos, which is approximately my max in the movement. And there is then there should be like 25% of that max chains, but there's probably a little bit more now, around 32 kilos. Those thick chains that I got a couple of weeks ago weighed around 16 kilos each. I did 10 triples and had only 60 seconds pause between them, so it starts to get quite heavy. First week I did the 10 triples with 50% weight. The chain weight was the same, but the weight on the bar was 60 kilos, and next 66, and then 72 this week. After the speed bench, I did close grip incline bench, 5 sets of 5s with 90 kilos. First week I did with 80 kilos, and then 85, and now 90. And for the next 3-week block, I'm going to change the movement. I'm probably gonna do bench pressing or incline bench pressing with dumbbells. I'm trying to keep like good pause at the chest here, so it would develop my chest, and of course it will give great stimulus to my triceps, which are probably my weak link in the pressing movements. Then for upper back I did lat pull down with close grip handle. The weight is 81 kilos. This is also getting really hard. I will probably change the handle for next block. This is the last of the 5 sets. Yes, there is still some work to do to be able to do chin-ups or pull-ups. Like 81 kilos, I still weigh over 140 kilos. The weight loss project hasn't been very fast. I must focus more on getting leaner in the future. So I will reach my goal of being able to do chin-ups. Then I did some face pulls, 3 sets of 12 reps. And then of course tricep work. I do some kind of tricep, more of like an isolation exercise in both upper body days to work the weak links. And probably will do also some tricep exercises on Saturday when I do my GPP, General Physical Preparedness workout. Then I did some grip work, longer sets, like sets of 12 on Captains of Crush number 1. I am also making progress, slow though, on this Captains of Crush now when I started to train it 2 times a week. Friday is the speed day or dynamic effort day for lower body. So I did box squats with chains. For this 3-week block, I like train in three-week blocks where the 4th week is light week. So in this block I use the chains as accommodating resistance, but in next block I'll be using bands to give a little bit different stimulus. So the weight on the bar was 85 kilos, which is approximately 60% of the 140 kilos, which is probably my max on box squat. Then I did some power cleans as dynamic effort movement for the pull or deadlift. Probably this isn't optimal if we purely think of getting better in deadlift, because well, my power clean technique is very bad and the weight I'll be using isn't very much, maybe isn't big enough % of my 1 rep max deadlift. But still I want to get better in this very athletic and good movement. Last week I did my PR 107.5 kilos, and this week, because I got that 105 kilos, I decided to try the 110 kilos. But as you can see, 2 weeks in a row PR, no, didn't happen. It came pretty high though, but couldn't get it to the shelf position. And then as an auxiliary movement, I did some Romanian deadlifts. This is probably very good exercise for me, because I definitely need more strength and muscle size to my hamstrings, glutes, lower back. This is exercise that I haven't really done very often in the past, so I have to learn how to do it. In the first set I probably my neck was in a bad position, and I also pulled it too much, leaned backwards. That isn't necessary. Just have to feel the stretch on hamstrings and keep the back straight. 100 kilos, 5 reps of 5 sets. Yes, we'll be working this up, the weights up in the next block. And as last exercise, it's a core exercise, side bends. I don't know, is that the right name for this exercise? Using that loadable kettlebell. It is very handy. I can do heavy swings and for example these side bends with it. 3 sets of 10 reps, 38 kilos on that kettlebell. You didn't see all my exercises. These were just the weight training sessions. I did some GPP workouts in Monday and Saturday. I did some sprints and jumps and stuff to be more athletic and of course to burn calories and help my weight loss and general well-being. But that was my training week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!